Чага, попробуй, мне это надо, надо. Опять мне кажется, что кружится голова. Мы мармеладный, я не права. Попробуй, попробуй, джага, джага. Попробуй, мне это надо, надо. Опять мне кажется, что кружится голова. Мы мармеладный, я не права. Don't mess with my ice cream unless you want trouble. If you throw a fit, bitch, yeah, I got a muzzle. My dip, I'm a flight risk. Oh, oh. The way you move, baby, need a body double. They say they know, but they don't know. Now you know that's not it. You struck a bleed, but now with me, baby, you should know I got it. Keep the gossip. What's wrong with you? Can't get along with you. Don't mess with my ice cream unless you want trouble. If you throw a fit, bitch, yeah, I got a muzzle. My dip, I'm a flight risk. Oh, oh. The way you move, baby, need a body double. Bubble goose, bulletproof, tinted frames, really walk the line. Suspicious mind, can't contain. Maybe fame isn't worth the time. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, yeah. Give your enemies enough slack, and they'll hang themselves off the pedestal they sit on while they play themselves. Cruel world, baby, it's a toxic wasteland. Sipping new world water, slipping on that wall. Don't mess with my ice cream unless you want trouble. If you throw a fit, bitch, yeah, I got a muzzle. My dip, I'm a flight risk. Oh, oh. The way you move, baby, need a body double. Don't mess with my ice cream unless you want trouble. If you throw a fit, bitch, yeah, I got a muzzle. My dip, I'm a flight risk. Oh, oh. I don't even know who you're talking to. So baby, go easy. Need my time till you reach my comfortable. Something about the way you keep sticking around when I go under. You embrace my color when I do. You look so unbothered when I'm turning down your 100 offer. See you at the altar. Cause you know. Never thought we'd end up here. No one's ever been so near. Baby, you got me. Baby, you got me. All these feelings feel so real. You're the first to burst my shield. Baby, you got me. Baby, you got me. This time you got me.
Hello? I think I'm about set up now, so I'm gonna switch over to the game board. I didn't realize how cramped it was, but we're gonna work with it. All right. Let's see. Huh. I had a whole thing right there. That's good, actually. Then I could just, that works. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. So you can't really see much, it seems like, in terms of like items and stuff. You can see some of the action tableau, which is cool. Even though it's like scrunched, but you know, we're trying our best. Quiet. How do I sound now? Salami? That's terrible. That's terrible. I like Asami. That's so terrible. Why would you ruin that for me? Now I'm gonna think of her as salami, and now I'm gonna have to make a salami card. That's just, anyways. Anyways, I will get back to you on the salami card when I figure that out. But so we have the tarot cards already set up and everything set up. A lot of people around the big top, which isn't looking great, but we'll be all right. Oh yeah, I gotta reset that, huh? I knew I was forgetting something. Whee! Thank you. Alrighty. Hey, Allie. We're about to start with our little starting event. I'm gonna bring these. I don't know where I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna bring them closer to me, under salami, as Corpse would say. It's okay. You're my final girl. You're not my salami. Alright. Starting event. When this card is revealed, find the Zappo item card, put it in your backpack, reset the item decks if necessary. This is great. This is a great start. Great start. I really can't believe this isn't focusing still. Whatever. So, first I'm gonna try not to mess up the item decks. Oh! Coincidence. Zappo is right here, so I don't have to rummage through the item decks at all. That actually saved me a lot of headache. Volume. I think this is the max it could go. I don't know how loud that'll be for you. Okay. See, this is why you guys are my guinea pigs, you know? Just gotta figure out all this technical stuff as I go. Oh yeah, Zappo. So I have Zappo. I'm gonna just pretend that he's gonna go under the board a little bit. Just so I remember. Alrighty. Starting event, we got Zappo. Which is great. It's called a Fi-Fi mic? I don't know. I'll send you a picture afterwards because I just set it down because I didn't want to like ruin people's hearing. Try to deafen us and let us worry about our ears. Lol. Okay, y'all. Enough distractions. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna put down a focus and hope to God that I get a star. I don't get a star. It's okay. It's just the beginning of the game. So we're gonna discard the weak attack and short rest, like, you know, because that's not really useful in the beginning. Hello, Alan. See, I'm getting distracted. I got the attention span of a fruit fly, y'all, so like bear with me. All right. Given that we focused, let's just we're gonna stay put. We're gonna stay put, and then that is it for my action phase. It's very short-lived, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. So, put these down. I'll put these down right here. Put these here. I got 6 times, so I'm gonna get a search, a guard. Guard is a good call, but search, guard. Close calls. Because I still can walk, which is good. So, all that, back to 6. These go back to the tableau, which is, again, I hate the French word. I hate French people. If anybody's French in the chat, I'm so sorry. Kind of. Alright, planning phase is over. Killer phase. Yippee. Spawn a puppet. Puppet can move as much as Geppetto's movement value, so we're gonna go 1 closer to victims. There's nobody in Geppetto's space, so we don't kill anyone. I'm gonna ignore you, Alan. I don't like that. French final girl. Okay. Discard or what? Okay, so event. Event. Is this a prop? We get an event card. Clowns everywhere. During the upkeep phase, victims in the big top and any adjacent spaces panic. If they panic into the space with an enemy, they are killed immediately. So I'm going to put that right here because it's an upkeep phase kind of deal. And I'm not going to remember if I don't do that. Discard a random item card. If you have none, discard the top card from the nearest item deck. Well, Zappo, it's been real. Wait, if it says an item card, does that mean, like, item card on hand? Item card. Y'all in the chat, oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just gonna say bye-bye, Zappo. Because that's what I'm thinking. Random item card. This is... Yeah, if you have none. So it's definitely an item card I have. So bye, Zappo. This is this a prop? It says... Can we focus? Can we focus? Eh. There we go. So yes. Yes. Zappo's gone. And then we move closer to the final girl or victim. Victims, I would probably say first. Well, whichever's closer. So, final girl or victims. Don't know. But, anyways, each enemy has to do that. So, we're gonna go to Asami. A puppet does 1 damage. Big whoop. Gonna just take a heart. Bye-bye. Asami's down a health. And then Geppetto, we're gonna put him 1 closer to the, no. Yeah, 1 closer there. Yeah, that'll work. Because he's closer to victims. And his puppet already got to the final girl. We're gonna make it thematic. I hate this. Okay. Hate that. Hate that. Okay, so panic phase. No victims were killed. During the upkeep phase, victims in the big top and any adjacent spaces must panic. Yay. If they panic into a space with the enemy, they're killed immediately. And we're going to bring this over here. So, first one. Into Geppetto space. We have lost a soldier. Because they died. Dead. Up a bloodlust. Second bad boy at the big top. Into Geppetto space. They die. We lost another soldier. And then, these lucky 4, we just gotta panic. So, I'm going to start with... Alright. This one's safe. You're gonna lay down so I remember who I panicked. Another one. Safe. Another one. Safe. And this bad boy's safe too. So the bloodlust could have went worse, but we're not gonna think about that. Oh yeah, I definitely had that event last time. Alrighty, so upkeep phase is over, panic phase over. We're back to the action phase, y'all. So, got some options here. Not really, but we're gonna pretend we have options. The illusion of choice. Alright, go down a time, go up. And then, we going to search. I'm gonna search. Hopefully we get something. What is this? Things to astonish. Definitely hope I get that top item. Alright, take the top item card at your space. And the top item is gonna be this. You know, I should just give up on this camera focusing. Because, like, what the heck? But, yeah. There we go. When using the knife, bandolier. Oh my god, is this a French word? Bandolier? Bandolier? I don't know. I can't English or French, for that matter. Chandelier, bandolier. And then, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk. Let's walk. Take a nice little walk. Chewie has one even? Who? Oh, yeah. You're gonna hate me for that one. We'll talk about that later. So move a space. I'm gonna move over here. I'm pretty sure the puppet's gonna come back to bite me, but we're gonna ignore that. Actually, I have one more walk. Let's just... Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. Close call. One space. Let's stay away from the bad guy. Alright, that's it for action phase. So, these... Gonna flip them. No, kitty. Stay over there, kitty. I'm so serious, kitty. 3. So I get these back. And then... Card. Let's do a sprint. That brings me down to 1, so I can't really do anything. Stay put, kitty. I don't have the mental stability to put this back together. I hate that Alan actually looked that up too. Alright. So, planning phase is over, into the killer phase, and we spawn Le Poupette, since we're gonna be a French carnival anyways. Put this here. It moved. This guy needs to move closer back to Geppetto, so we're gonna put him there. Alright, so 2 spaces. I had a brain fart, I'm sorry. Okay, so Geppetto doesn't have anyone in his space. Tarot card. How can there be so many traps? If there are no item traps in the item discard pile, discard and draw the next tarot card. I feel like I had this last game, but we're gonna just ignore it. They're gaining on me. Roll a die. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Roll a die. If the result is less than the horror level, go down time equal to the horror level. So I just need at least... Okay, so if it's equal to the horror level, then what? Because the horror level's at 2, and I got a 2. I guess if it's less, so if it's 1, I would have decreased the time. Anyways, back to there. And puppets only move closer to the final girl, which they can, but like 1, 2. It's still like 2 spaces, so like, huh. Alright. Nobody died this time around. That is great. That is wonderful, even. Okay. So that is the end of killer phase. I forgot my cat first killer phase. Please forgive me, Allie. Okay, into the killer phase. We are in the panic phase. Nobody died, so I don't think that matters. Upkeep phase. We're going to panic the victims in the big top and adjacent to the big top. So 5. You go over here. This puppet is in the big top, so I'm gonna remember that. Okay, cool. 4. I guess you stay in the big top and you die, my friend. Because there's a puppet at the big top, and I increase a horror level. That is great. This is great. This is going so great. 1. Okay, he lives to see another day. 2. That one lives to see another day. How wonderful. So we just increased a horror level, and that is it, and a bloodlust. But that, you know, it could be worse. Knocking on some cheap wood there. Alright. But again, as we like saying in the server,
some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Alright. Let's see. Action phase. Asami could walk. Okay. So we're going to start with a focus. Cat, you need to cut it out. I'm so serious. Alright. Weak attack, short rest. Wait. Yeah. Weak attack, short rest. Partial success. Go down 1. Go up 1. And then we're gonna sprint our happy behinds. We're gonna sprint our happy behinds to a closest exit. It does not look like I am moving an exit. It looks like I am going to lose a turn. Oh, well, I lose 2 time, lose a heart. It's not the end of the world. I think we can always figure that out later. Move that here. All right, and this is where good karma comes in. Okay, end of turn. This is where good karma comes in, because I'm pretty sure one of her save rewards is a heart, so take that. It is a heart. So take that. Do a little happy dance, if you will. Oh my gosh. Okay, and gonna increase the horror by 2. So that gives me 3 die. Okay. That's it. We got 3. So this goes into here. I'm going to take a search and close call. And back to 6. And this. Cool. I really need to like start moving and like start trying to hit this dude, because he's kind of annoying. Alright. Killer phase. So spawn a puppet. Get 1 close to the victim. These are all 2 spaces away. This one moves. This one moves. Geppetto has nobody in his corner, so that sucks. Make or break. Eh. You must lose got distracted again. You must lose heart equal to half the result, round it up, or kill that many victims instead. So let's roll a die. Half the result, round it up. So I could lose 3. I could lose 3 health or kill 3 victims. And I'm just gonna lose 3 health. Because why? Why would I increase the fool's bloodlust? And take an extra die. Y'all, it's gonna be an interesting game. Alright. So, that's the end of killer phase, panic phase, da-da-da-da-da. So let's make this short and sweet, shall we? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus. Wait, why would I focus? Let me just discard the focus for a time. And so I have 7 time. I'm not gonna play anything this round, interestingly enough. So I'm gonna take a long rest. And I'm gonna take a Sprint card. Y'all remember Sprint, the phone company? That is weird. That was a thing. Okay, let me just make sure I have less than 10 on hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll take short rest, weak attack. Okay, and the focus stays there. Yeah. Okay. So all the puppets are spawned. I finished planning phase. All puppets are spawned. So they're all pretty. We're gonna just put this there. Yeah. Pretty close to the victims. Nobody's killed yet. We're gonna pull a tarot card. Welcome to the greatest show. This is fantastic because I got a pull event card. Mirrors everywhere. If you attack and there are 1 or more victims in your space, a victim dies for every 1 you roll. Gonna keep that there. Gonna discard the Zappo card from earlier. Okay. All victims will move 1 space closer to the big top. So I guess this is closer, and this is closer, and then Geppetto hangs out at the big top, and then he kills a victim, and yeah, that's unfortunate mint. Four dead. And I did see Corpse's message about the scream. I have no way of adjusting that on OBS right now. It is linked to the stream deck. I might need help with that later. So, yes. Okay. Ended that. These bad boys panic because they saw their buddy get killed. So, first one, 5. Go here. Second one, 2. There. Huh. Okay. So that is all done. We are going to remember the good part, the upkeep phase. So I have 2 victims adjacent to the big top, so I guess they gotta panic again. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Chilling here. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's dead. And we go up 1. Awesome. This is going great. Fantastical, even. Alright. So, my plan right now, with everything being peachy and my 4 dice, we're gonna take a long rest because we need some long resting. Long restage. Long rest. Long rest. Okay. Long restage. Knowing my luck, this could go 1 or 2 ways, but please help a girl out. That is helping a girl out, I tell you. So I'll go down 2 times, and I'll take my 3 hearts back. Gotta love a long rest. Okay, we're going to sprint towards Geppetto. I don't know if that's a great idea, but we're gonna think about it. Yes, get those hearts. Oh, okay. We're gonna walk. We're gonna walk. Gonna walk. So I take this away, put it there. Move up to 1 space. So I'm gonna move 1 space. And then go down a time. I'm gonna give up 2 cards for 2 time. And I'm going to call it there for the action phase. I'm gonna pick up a retaliate card. I'm gonna pick up my focus cards. And that is it. Back to 6. Oh yeah, these have to go back to the stupid French word. Alright. So they can move closer to a victim. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Well, no, that's gonna stay there because there's victims right there. 1, 2. And that's 2 spaces away from Geppetto. Okay. So they all moved. There's nobody in his space. Tarot card. Oh my gosh. Endless maddening laughter. Laughter rings out in each space adjacent to you. All victims in those spaces must panic. Victims in this space with an enemy are killed. If you are in a space with or adjacent to Geppetto, blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, good deal. 1. You go to exit space. 3. You get killed. We go up. And I'll take that event card and take it in a second. Okay. Last boy. 6. Go to the Forest of Horrors. I don't know if that's any better. That sounds awful. Okay. If you're in a space with or adjacent to Geppetto, you lose a heart. No, you don't. Because I'm not adjacent to him yet. Okay. and event, because that. Place 4 new victims at the big top. One of them is a special victim who's your plucky younger sibling. While the sibling is in your space, you may spend 2 time to reroll 1 die. If the sibling dies, +2 bloodlust. So, this is great. There's a bunch of people at said big top, which is amazing, if you ask me. And sibling. And these guys just stack up here. Alright. Okay. So, thankfully, this kind of comes in handy, because panic phase is over. It seems like upkeep phase, we gotta panic the victims in the big top, which, oh my god, what coinkadink? 4. And, okay, this one stays in the big top. And they did not, well, I guess they died because they're in a space with the enemy, so there's that. Rest in peace, my friend. 5. This sucks. Sibling dies because they're in a space with the enemy. And then I discard a terror card because it went up 2 bloodlust. And I pull an event card, which I will look at shortly. Last 2. 5. Discard a terror card. And it's dead. And last one. 4. It's in the space with Geppetto, so you're dead. It's a bloodbath, y'all. And discard a terror card. And then this event, Run, I'll hold them up. Your fiance. Okay. The victim closest to you is your I think I did not shuffle my event deck, now that I think about it. But we're going to ignore that and just play the way the stars aligned. Victim closest to you is your fiance. If an enemy would move into your space while the fiance is there, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we all know. So we're going to make the one at the exit my fiance. Just for safe seas. And my sibling is dead. Rest in peace. What was it, Speeve? Alright. So after that bloodbath, we are going to return. We are going to return. And let's see if I got anything I could use. So, we're gonna walk. Gonna move 1 space. Save the guy. Move 1 space as a reward. Go down a time. We're going to sprint, because why not? I'm gonna sprint. Move up. Okay, this is where close call comes in handy. Roll. I'm gonna re-roll 1 die. For free. Free 99. Yes. Let's move 2 spaces and a time down. 1, 2. I'm gonna be chilling with our good boy Geppetto. And then I'm gonna discard 2 focus for 2 time. And gonna take these, put them there. Gonna purchase critical blow. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to do the saved peoples. You know, I was so focused on everyone getting massacred. Alright. So planning phase is back to 6. So 1 damage. I got a question about the knife bandolier thingy. So if I were to be in the space with him, just hypothetically, I could add damage. I might do that. Okay. Well, puppets move closer to a victim. 2, 3. 2, 3. Yes. They all move closer to the victim, meeples, and then I am going to do a fun little retaliate card. Nice. We take 2 of his hearts, ignore all of his attack, and then the terror card. Razor puppet strings. Victims in or adjacent to Geppetto's space are killed. Nobody. Lose 2 heart. If you are in adjacent or to Geppetto's space, you may reduce the damage by 1 for each walk or sprint action card you discard. Well, since you say that, I'm gonna discard my walk and just, yeah, lose just 1 heart. If no victims were killed and you did not take damage, resolve the next terror card. But I did take damage, so I'm not going to resolve the next terror card. Alright, panic. We're not going to panic. Alright, so this is where I go a little unorthodox with this stuff, but I think I got a good fighting chance today. Cough. Nudge, nudge, cough, cough. Nudge, nudge, cough. Okay. So these were in killer phase. Panic phase is over. Upkeep. Okay. There's nobody adjacent or in the big top, so that's fine. Fine and dandy. Alrighty. We're just gonna start off strong, you know. Do a critical blow. Gonna discard 2 cards to make a full success. I'm gonna take 3 of these. Increase horror, go up time, which is fantastic. And, you know, this item comes in handy too. This item, because I got no uses out of it yet. I am in range. I can deal damage. So let's just say I stabbed him to death, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It looks like I've won. Yep. That is crazy, y'all. It doesn't say I have to use an action card with the Bandol. Does it? Because I used the critical blow. And then the knife thingy. So technically, on technicality, that was a good game. See, now I'm second guessing. I feel very redeemed. Geppetto, you can go suck it. Fuck you. Heartfelt. Yeah. That is the end of the stream. Thank you all for attending. And have a good night. All the good stuff. I'm sorry, I've been like struggling with my ADHD, but like we're here. Kind of queer. Get used to it. All the good stuff. But thank y'all. It's been a very fun stream. I will try to update and take some feedback. So if you could give me a feedback in the guinea pig chat about the audio or the video. Obviously the lighting right here kind of but I'm trying to work with what I got. But yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.
I don't give myself to wise. Oh, no. Something about the way you can stick around when I go under. You embrace my color. You look so unbothered. When I'm turning down your 100 offer. See you at the altar.